All right. We're going to get started in a little bit. If everyone could please take a seat. Is anyone still looking for a seat? They need a chair? You do? There's some over on this side. One there. There's 2 seats up front, if anybody needs. One seat over here in the middle. Anyone still looking for a seat? Some people down there. Anyone sitting next to an open seat? There's some over here in the middle. All right, we are going to get started. Thank you everyone for being patient. Welcome Global Badgers, friends, family, and supporters from across campus and from across the world. Thank you for being here with us today, celebrating students that are graduating from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Before we begin, I'd like to read our land acknowledgement statement. The University of Wisconsin-Madison occupies ancestral Ho-Chunk land, a place their nation has called Daejo since time immemorial. In an 1832 treaty, the Ho-Chunk were forced to cede this territory. Decades of ethnic cleansing followed when both the federal and state government repeatedly, but unsuccessfully, sought to forcibly remove the Ho-Chunk from Wisconsin. This history of colonization informs our shared future of collaboration and innovation. Today, UW-Madison respects the inherent sovereignty of the Ho-Chunk Nation, along with the 11 other First Nations of Wisconsin. My name is Allison Streckenbach, and I am the Transitions Coordinator at International Student Services, or ISS, here at UW-Madison. My role is to support our international students in key times of transition from when they first arrive on campus all the way to special days like today when students are transitioning onto the next stages of their life. Whether that is flying home, starting a new program or degree, entering the workforce on OPT or academic training, doing research studies, or whatever it is that is next for you, it's an honor to spend this moment with you all to celebrate the here and the now. As I'm sure our guest speakers will emphasize later on, this is an amazing moment for each and every one of you, and I hope that you are proud of yourselves and each other. Thank you again for being here tonight to celebrate each other. We have a great lineup of speakers today, including 2 leaders within the International Division and 2 graduating students who will share their own stories and congratulations with you. After our speakers, graduates in the audience will have the opportunity to walk across the stage as their name is read out loud in a traditional process, or what I've been calling the walking ceremony. If you checked in and you have a name card, that is when that will be important. We hope that after the ceremony, you and your guests will join us in the dining room for a reception with food, drinks, and photos. And we do have a beautiful day today, so we hope you enjoy the courtyard. We do have a set of giant Jenga as well, so that might be something fun to do with your family and your friends. With that being said, I am very happy to introduce the first speaker tonight. Francis Vavris is the Vice Provost and Dean of the International Division at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, which leads campus efforts to promote international scholarship and engagement, cultivate global awareness, and prepare students for a diverse and interconnected world. Dean Vavris is a UW-Madison alum whose research, teaching, and service are in the fields of international education and African studies. She served for over 2 decades as a professor of comparative and international education at Columbia University's Teachers College and at the University of Minnesota, but we won't hold that last one against her as Badgers. Dean Vavris's career has been profoundly shaped by her experiences as a Fulbright student and scholar in Tanzania, as a foreign language and area studies fellow, and as a study abroad student and faculty leader. Please help me in welcoming our first speaker tonight, Dean Francis Vavris.
Thank you so much, Allison, and it is my true pleasure to welcome you to this celebration of our international student graduates. Please join me in a round of applause for our 2025 class. Woo-hoo! I like your spirit. You are ready for the days of celebration ahead starting now. The University of Wisconsin-Madison is a special place for many reasons. Yes, we have distinguished scholars, 20 of whom have won Nobel Prizes over the years. We are also one of the top universities in the United States for research expenditures at nearly $1.6 billion a year, funding that supports groundbreaking research in many fields. We are also one of the most comprehensive universities in the country, comprised of schools and colleges of agriculture, education, letters and science, and medicine and public health, to name but a few. Moreover, we teach everything from A to Z. And I really mean that, from artificial intelligence to Zulu. And our campus is beautiful. It straddles 2 lakes. It is surrounded by parks and pathways. And the glorious Wisconsin State Capitol is only a quick walk away down State Street. Yet what makes UW-Madison stand out most in my mind is our strong emphasis on international education. We offer more than 60 languages on our campus during the academic year and 20 or more in the summer through our Wisconsin Intensive Summer Language Institutes. We have 9 regional study centers at UW-Madison representing nearly every part of the world. We do not have an Antarctic center yet. Our centers offer courses, public events, and outreach to K-12 schools around the state to ensure that everyone in Wisconsin has the opportunity to learn about the world within and beyond our borders. We are also ranked 9th in the United States in the number of students who participate in study abroad programs. We are a top producer of Fulbright Scholars and host many Fulbright Scholars and students on our campus. And we are number 1 in the nation in the number of Peace Corps volunteers who graduate from the University of Wisconsin. However, none of these accomplishments would be possible if it were not for the international students and scholars whose presence enriches our classrooms and our entire community. We have more than 7,600 international students in Madison from more than 120 countries. And those of you who are undergraduates constitute 15% of our undergraduate population. With more than 17,000 international alumni around the world. Those of you who are graduating this week will soon be joining a vibrant community of Global Badgers. Yet it has not been easy to reach this point in your academic journeys. Graduates, you know very well you had to adjust to life in a new country with different ways of doing things, including how classes are taught and assignments assessed. You had to get used to probably some strange new food and make new friends. I see some nods. Cheese curds, right? And you had to deal with periods of homesickness. I was an international student once as well, and I remember sometimes missing my family very deeply. And this semester, you have had to live with an unprecedented level of uncertainty about immigration that has made some of you feel afraid and unwelcome. And for this, I am truly sorry, and I wish it were otherwise. Though I cannot claim to know what you have experienced, I do have some sense of how U.S. immigration policy can affect an individual, a family, and an entire community. My father was an immigrant to the United States, arriving here in 1920 at Ellis Island in the New York Harbor. He arrived with his mother, his brother, and his aunt. That year alone, 900,000 immigrants came to the United States in search of a better life, hoping for greater political and religious freedom, and more economic opportunities than they had in their home countries. However, 4 years later, the Immigration Act of 1924 was passed, which was the first national law to widely restrict immigration to the US. It essentially barred anyone from Asia from entering the country, and it imposed quotas that greatly reduced the number of immigrants from Eastern and Southern Europe, where my family is from. However, they found community and support in the immigrant community in Chicago where they lived. They also found supportive teachers who helped people like my father to learn English and to excel in school. And every one of my aunts and uncles made important contributions to this country as they grew from children into educators and successful entrepreneurs. The Immigration Act was eventually reformed, but this has not stopped periodic returns to such policies. These periods pose a challenge for international students and scholars who come to the United States seeking an outstanding education and opportunities for themselves and their families. So many of these individuals are among the most accomplished scientists, artists, and industry leaders in this country, and we are proud to count some of these exceptional individuals as graduates of UW-Madison. Members of the class of 2025, you have demonstrated your strength and your intellect this semester and every semester you have been with us. You have supported one another through these difficult times, and you are here today as graduates with drive, ambition, and courage. As one of your international colleagues wrote recently, quote, "Our journey hasn't been easy, but it has been meaningful. I'm so proud of what we've accomplished, and I have absolute faith in our ability to overcome future challenges. We are among the bravest, strongest, most determined, and most resilient students on this campus," end quote. I wholeheartedly agree, and I commend you for all you have achieved. In my role as dean, I am fortunate to have the opportunity to meet students like you and speak with alumni from around the world. Two comments I hear frequently are, one, that our graduates have formed friendships in Madison that last a lifetime, and two, that they are very proud to be graduates of this internationally recognized university. Such global regard is not created overnight. It develops over many years and comes to life through our alumni who work across borders to find solutions to global problems and seek to make the world a better place today and tomorrow. Each of you will play your part in this story, wherever it unfolds, and I know you will make your alma mater proud as you do so. So graduates, I want you to stay connected to one another and to your friends at UW-Madison. You have become an important part of our campus community, and I want this to continue, even though you may be thousands of miles and kilometers away from Bascom Hill. I encourage you to seek out fellow Badgers through our alumni chapters, which are run by the Wisconsin Alumni Association, or start a chapter yourself if you are in a country where we do not yet have a chapter. In this way, you can expand your network of UW colleagues and stay close to this campus that will forever be your home. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the International Student Services staff for their dedication and service on behalf of international students and their families. Please join me in a round of applause. They provide essential services, and they share my view that international students and scholars make the difference between a good institution and a world-class university like ours. So on behalf of the University of Wisconsin-Madison, I offer congratulations during this period of graduation, and I wish you the best as you celebrate this week. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those words, Dean Vavris. Our next guest speaker tonight is actually my boss's boss, Samantha McCabe, so no pressure for me. When I asked her how she would like to be introduced tonight, she jokingly said that I should announce, "We don't know who this person is, but she insisted on speaking to you today." But in reality, it is hard to be on this campus and not know Samantha McCabe and all of the great work that she does, since she has worked at the International Student Services Office in various capacities for over a decade. She told me not to tell you how many years she has worked here because it made her feel old. But it has been over a decade. She has been an international student advisor, an assistant director for SEVIS compliance, the interim director of ISS, and now holds the title of director. As director, Samantha works closely with campus administration and Big Ten university colleagues to create policies and practices that support international students in the most inclusive and engaging way possible. Please help me welcome the director of ISS, Samantha McCabe.
Hello, everyone, and good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, for those of you who may be joining us from other countries and time zones to celebrate here with us today. As Allison said, my name is Samantha McCabe, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as the Director of International Student Services here at UW-Madison. My sincere thanks to Allison for her kind and humorous introduction, aging me a little bit, and for organizing this beautiful event today, and to Dean Vavris for sharing her wisdom and well wishes to our graduates. It's my honor to be here with you all today and to share in this moment of joy and accomplishment. As we gather here to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our students, I am filled with immense pride and gratitude. Throughout the many years I've worked with our international students, yes, over a decade, Allison, I have had the pleasure and the privilege of witnessing our international students' incredible journey firsthand. And from the moment that our students step foot on campus, or maybe even well before that, when applying for admission here, our students have embraced new experiences, overcome challenges, many of which Dean Vavris shared, and enriched our community with their diverse perspectives and talents. Today, as we celebrate the culmination of your hard work and dedication, I am reminded of the countless late nights spent studying, hopefully studying. Some of them may have even been in our new-ish International Community Center. The friendships that have blossomed over the years you've been here, and the moments of triumph, both big and small. Each of our graduates has left an indelible mark on this university, and I have no doubt that each of you will continue to make a positive impact wherever your paths may lead. To our graduating students, I want to express my deepest congratulations to you. Your strength, your determination, and your unwavering commitment to excellence have brought you to this moment, and you should be incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished. I also want to extend a warm welcome and a thanks to all of the friends and family members who are joining us both here in person and virtually. Many of you have traveled from overseas to be here with us today, making this moment all the more special. And we're honored to share this moment with you. Your presence at this event is a testament to the love and support you have shown our graduates. And we are truly grateful for your unwavering encouragement and dedication. Soon to be graduates, just a couple more days to go. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your journey, I urge you to carry with you the lessons you have learned here, the importance of embracing diversity, fostering inclusivity, and striving for excellence in everything you do. The world is vast and full of opportunities, and I have no doubt that each and every one of you will go on to do amazing things. So, here's to you, if I had something to cheers with, class of 2025. May your futures be bright, your hearts be full of Global Badger pride, and your adventures be plentiful. Congratulations, best of luck in all your future endeavors, and on Wisconsin.
Thank you, Samantha McCabe. This is the first time that we have done something a little bit different for the International Student Graduation Celebration. We had a speaker application for international graduates like you to apply to be a speaker at this celebration that we are having today. We had many applications. We had a team of student and professional staff at International Student Services looking over anonymous applications. And I have to share, I even shed a few tears reading them in my office. So it is a great honor to introduce the two speakers that were chosen today as your fellow international student graduates. We have Keling Liu, or Lin. She is our undergraduate speaker today. She's an undergraduate student from China, graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Philosophy and Political Science. We also have Christine, who is a graduate student from China, who will be completing her Master's of Science in Clinical Rehabilitation Counseling. Before they speak, a round of applause, please, for these student speakers. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Lynn, our first speaker to start us off tonight, followed then by Christine. Thank you.
Thank you to our host, Allison, for the warm introduction. You know, standing up here honestly feels like such an honor and privilege, because mostly I get the best view of the room to see every and each one of your smile, and they are absolutely adorable. Good afternoon to our guests, distinguished faculty, and our deans, ISS team, families, and friends, and of course, to my fellow graduates. Thank you for being here to celebrate this incredible milestone. 3 years ago, I landed in Dane County with 2 giant suitcases and a Google Translate tab open. Today, I stand here with a degree, lifelong friends, and a love for the Union cider beer I still can't explain. Back then, as a Chinese kid who took a one-way flight across 7,285 miles for the first time, I had no idea where this journey would take me, and definitely no idea that on this very commencement day, I'd finished an exam 2 hours ago with another waiting for me in 3 days. So let's give a round of applause to everyone who's still submitting assignments, like me, and still standing, still there. You made it. We made it. Congratulations. My freshman year felt like a honeymoon, but the one set in Madison's winter. Cold, disorienting, and overwhelming, but also new, exhilarating, and full of wonder. Like many of you, I kept asking myself, How do I make most of my time here? How am I be able to fit in? I enrolled 18 credits and I dropped 2. And I enrolled for 10 clubs, but I only went to 4. And was briefly convinced myself that I could be a philosopher, astronomer, and politician by the end of Thursday. So, and then in the literature course, I came across a line from Hermann Hesse's Demian. The bird must struggle out of the egg. The egg is the world. To be born is to destroy a world. While I was totally confused by this line, my own shell began to crack much sooner than I expected. In my first 3 classes, where I was the only international student, I had ideas, but my English felt like a broken zipper. Every time I got stuck, frustrated during group discussions, icebreakers, and cold calls, the shell cracked a little more. Sophomore year burned like Madison summer. I pulled all-nighters in libraries, cried after bombing a CS midterm, and ghosted friends when my English felt too broken. I learned 3 languages, English, Java, and how to procrastinate a 2,000-word essay in 2 days. But I also found community in clubs, debates, small talks before lectures, protests, and cheering for the women's hockey team. Boom, another big crack. Junior year was autumn, golden and aching. Friends graduated and reflection began. I rebuilt by joining the Reach and leading Mandarin debate team, realizing that breaking my own shells also meant that helping others to do the same. Now it's spring. 4 weeks ago, I watched workers unload terrace chair by Lake Mendota, seeing them to set up what had just been there. That's when it hit me. I didn't break my shell alone. The ISS advisors, the REACH program team, the dining hall workers, bus drivers, professors, roommates, friends, and families. They were the ones that quietly supported us and made that growth possible. And maybe that's the answer to Hesse's riddle. To be born into this world, one must break the shell that once kept them safe, and in doing so, help others do the same. So to everyone who helped crack my shell, to everyone who cracked your own, and to the one who always stood by someone else in the pain and joy of becoming. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know where this broken shell will carry me next, but I do know this. Something has hatched, a light has been born, and I hope we all carry that light forward, because the world is never short of cracks. What it needs is more lights that dares to shine through them. Thank you.
And now, Christine.
Thank you, Alison. Thank you, Lynn, for this great speech. Dear Global Badgers, good afternoon. When I first arrived at UW-Madison from China, I carried not just luggage, but a collection of identities that would shape my journey here. An international student with single-sided deafness, a first-generation college student, an Asian woman pursuing higher education in a foreign land. Each identity came with its own challenges, but together, they have forged a perspective I cherish deeply. I still remember my first week on campus, the excitement mixed with stress to catch the conversations in crowded orientation events. With single-sided deafness, I had mastered the art of strategic positioning in China, but here, new accents and rapid English created an unexpected layer of challenge for me. I found myself nodding along, sometimes missing half of the conversation, silently wondering if I truly belong here. The doubt faded during my first semester in my program, where I discovered the true meaning of inclusion. I witnessed how the McBurney Disability Resource Center transformed the experience of a classmate who lives with both blindness and deafness. Inspired, I became a note taker, ensuring students with disabilities could access course material as fully as I did. That experience opened my eyes to what true support looks like here and how different resources can make a difference. What impressed me most at UW-Madison was how this commitment to inclusion went beyond the campus. In my clinical work with Madison community, I saw this in action. At a behavioral health clinic in Dane County, I worked alongside dedicated UW alumni providing vital services to formerly incarcerated individuals rebuilding their lives. At UW Health Hospital, my supervisors and all the excellent doctors that delivered culturally responsive care to diverse populations, including bilingual services for individuals like me. These moments showed me how academic knowledge transforms into real, meaningful community impact. As international students, especially those managing chronic illnesses or disabilities, we face unique challenges our domestic peers might never encounter. We navigate complex healthcare systems in a foreign language, explain the cultural context of our conditions to providers unfamiliar with our backgrounds, and manage the treatments far from the family support networks. All this while balancing our academic pressures, GPAs, deadlines, and the really bad group works sometimes. Yet these very challenges have made our community remarkably resilient and empathetic. None of this would have been possible without the International Student Services Team, the ISS. As a peer advisor with this great team, I saw their dedication up close, not just in handling logistics, but in genuinely caring for our well-being. From tireless advocacy during the visa uncertainties to personalized check-ins in the ISS office, they provide a lifeline for so many of us. Their support went beyond paperwork. It built a home away from home. Fellow graduates, as we step into the world, we carry a real gift, the ability to bridge cultures, perspectives, and communities. Our journeys, spanning countries, abilities, and the spaces between academia and service, have equipped us with insights our global society desperately needs. Today, as we celebrate our achievements, let's commit to using our unique perspectives to create more inclusive communities wherever we go. Let's build spaces where people of all abilities, backgrounds, and identities feel valued, just as UW-Madison and ISS team have done for all of us. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did not just earn degrees here, we have become advocates for understanding and inclusion in a world that needs us more than ever. Thank you, and on Wisconsin.
Thank you so much. One more round of applause, please, for all of our speakers tonight. Thank you, everyone. Before we finish tonight's presentation, we want to honor a graduation tradition for the students who might want to take part in it. I see all of you with your caps and gowns ready, so I feel like you are ready for this part. As you know, we have many students at UW-Madison. Larger ceremonies at Camp Randall or the Cole Center do not always provide the opportunity for students to walk across the stage as their name is called. This processional, which again I have been calling a walking ceremony since I don't know what else to call it, is often part of graduation ceremonies in the United States. We would like to give that opportunity to any students here tonight who would like to take part in it. This is completely optional, and we do invite our students in the overflow section to join us at this time. If you would like to join us for this walking ceremony, please take your name card that you got when you checked in to the event, and we will be lining up in the back. George, can you raise your hand? That's George. He will be the start of the line. There is a hidden ramp behind this wall here. where you will line up. Andrew Dooley, who is an ISS team member, wave your hand, Andrew, will read your name from your card as you walk across the stage. Samantha McCabe, the director of ISS, will hand you a folder, and if you would like, please pause for a photo to be taken. Then you may walk back up the aisle here and take your seats. We ask that everyone stays until the end of the ceremony before moving to the reception area. At this time, if you have your name card and would like to take part in the ceremony, if you could please head up to the front door so we can make our way down the ramp in no particular order. Thank you.
Okay. Test. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello. Test. Okay, it works.
Right over here.
You want to go first?
It's so much, yeah. All right. We will get started shortly. Please be patient with us. There are a lot of you, but we promise that anybody who would like to take part in the walking ceremony will be able to. All right. We will get started. Take it away, Andrew.
科林六 Christine Sui 然后 Ismavia Nazakat 汉文正 Shireen Almarhoon Abhinav Arabelli Muskan Pardasani Rohan Purandar Yashun Chen Shukai Tan. Jody Lam. Soft Liam Paisan. Silai. Henrietta Licha. Chengpao Dai. Weiqi Zhou. Livia Chandra. Jean Teo. Anne Teo. Wenjie Li. Do you want? Okay. Jonathan Tan. Caroline Cook. Sophie Hansen. Ellen Flodgaard. Trang Bam. Ramana Ravi. Nadim Mohammed. Eloise Young. Christian Fidel Revilla Arizaka. Dia Bentari Purba. Haji Lubianashari. Kumaresh Suresh Babu. Abignia Minakur. Tejas Suresh. Sadhana Ulaganathan. Shri Sanjeev. Niveta. Pavika. Sakshi. Yash Gorpade. Niraj Vedane. Aishwarya Nair. Vijayaram Patel. Tianyi Song. Yash Chaudhary. Nidhi Umesh Kini. Sakshi Vinayak Savan. Shrestha Singh. Kitartha Sharma. Unmesh Raskar. Dina Sianka. We'll shorten it. Dina Sianka. Pinchen Lu. Chen. Okay. We'll give her some more time to walk. Pinchen Lu. Zixuan Wan. Yujia Zhang. Oh, Marissa Zhang?
Yeah, Marissa.
Okay. Marissa Zhang. Ming Wang. Ming Wang. Yuan Chenghu. Yeah. Yuan Chenghu. Thank you. I speak Chinese. Yuan Chenghu. Oh, Mario. Okay. Mario Ma. Yi Tengpu. Yi Tengpu. Fei Lu. Fei Lu? Okay. Fei Lu. Oh, it's okay. I just need this one. Xin Chen. Don't make me, I'll do it. Xin Chen. Is that our sound? Don't hate me, I don't need it. Aquila Piran. Sportiverish.
I thought it.
It is Verish? Sportiverish. Sportiverish. Vaishnavi Kale. Kale Mayuha Mudapukunta. Dali Mayuha Mudapukunta. Harsha Vartan Chalaya Ramamurti. Okay. Harsha Vartan Chalaya Ramamurti. Oh no. Oh. Are you sure? Okay. Liu Yuan Ji. I said G and I messed it up. It's true. I should have said it. Yu Qi Wang. Yu Qing Wang. Aurora Ho. Sai Varshita Roda. Okay. Sai Varshita Roda. Lina. Okay. Lena. Isha Shrivastava. Isha Shrivastava. Vaibhav Bakliva. Vaibhav Bakliva. I don't need it. Akshit Motkuri. Shahab Ahmed Khan. Shahab Ahmed Khan. Unmol Gupta. Unmol Gupta. Unmol Gupta. Devarshi Dipali Mahesh Vedatkar. Devarshi Dipali Mahesh Vedatkar. Shubh Sharmila Dilip Oswal. Shubh Sharmila Dilip Oswal. Sanka Chowdhury? Chaudhary. Okay. Sanka Chaudhary. Padri Narayanan Murali Krishna. Padri Narayanan Murali Krishnan. Shreya Subramanian. Okay. Shreya Subramanian. Yes. Shreya Subramanian. Asmita Takal. Oh. Asmita Takal. Vikram Podar. Vikram Podel. Cao. Xiyu Cao. Cao. Xiyu Cao. Xin Chunzhu. Thank you. Xin Chunzhu. Olivia Luo. Zheng Da Liu. Zheng Da Liu. Rui Zhang. Rui Zhang. Asim Ali Chaudhary. Asim Ali Chaudhary. Lin Fengdong. Lin Fengdong. Thank you. Yep. Yep. You good? 波动城 Broom, Polish, butter. She wrote it down twice to make sure I got it right. Broom, Pavesh, Patel. Saitan Yasuma Jin. And it's Jen or Jan? Jen, okay. Okay. Chaitan Yasuma Jen. How Man. Okay. Tao Wen Mai. Eric Wapula? Eric Wafula. Janvi Pimpalka? Janvi Pimpalkar. Desha Shah. Gracia Shah. Hey, Sai Nandan Arun Pinglay. Let's do this. Sai Nandan Arun Pinglay. Shu Mengfang. Shu Mengfang. Rong Xuan Shen. Megan Lewis? Okay. Megan Lewis. Atisha. Okay. Atisha Saril. So Rahil Verani Atisha. No, okay. Okay, I understand now. I saw this one earlier. Atisha Saril. Atisha Cyril. Pearl Barty. Pearl Barty. This is the name, Rahil Virani. Rahil Virani, okay. Rahil Virani. Aman Deepika Rakesh Jain. Yeah, Aman Deepika. Oh, Deepika. Yeah. Aman Deepika Rakesh Jain.
Can you do Arvind Reddy?
Arvind Reddy?
Yeah. Arvind Reddy? Yeah.
Arvind Reddy. Rupchand Reddy. Okay. Rupchand Reddy.
Bharat Sarna.
Bharat Sarana.
Yeah.
Bharat Saranath. Divya Jain. Jain. Divya Jain. Nevin Saudi. Nevin Selvi. Akik Aziz. Mohammed Akik Aziz. Sai Varshita Roda. I have to get used to it. Sai Varshita Roda.
Oh my goodness. Yes. If they want a photo. Yes, go ahead. Yep. That is the end of our walking ceremony. We have just broken a record for the International Student Graduation Celebration with the amount of people here today. Woohoo! Thank you all so much, and thank you for your patience as we went through all of you who wanted to take part in that walking ceremony. And I would like to give a special, special thank you to Andrew Dooley, who read your names today. He was practicing very hard this week, so if you see him later at the reception, tell him he did a great job. Woo! Thank you all for being here today. We do have a reception in the dining room and the courtyard, and we invite you and your guests to join us for some appetizers and non-alcoholic beverages. So if you would like to join us, there will be a photo booth and some food and fun down the hallway. So please enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.